making top and skirt set. So this video is for beginners. I'm in no way insinuating that I am a seamstress. This is just something fun anybody can make to help decrease waste. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to measure how long you want your skirt. I want mine to be about 13 inches, and then you want to leave a little bit, like an inch or two, for a seam allowance. So that's what I'm doing here. Once you know how long you want your skirt and you mark it off, there's like fabric markers. I used a regular marker and they wash off. You are going to cut it. You can use a scissor. I'm using this tool because I can't locate my fabric scissors. You are going to have two pieces that look like this. You're actually then going to open up the one side of the skirt, which is what I am doing now, and the reason why we're doing that is because we do want to make the skirt the same measurement as our waist, so I'm making mine 14 inches. You can make it as big or small as you like. I'm also going to add an elastic band. You could use zippers or buttons, but I just wanted to keep this simple and just use an elastic band, so you can just pull it on yourself and adjust the band as needed, the elastic. So all you're going to do is open one half of the skirt by removing the inches that you don't need. Once you open the skirt, you're going to have this piece of fabric in the middle that I'm just going to remove. I'm sure there's a purpose to this fabric, probably to make it feel softer against your skin, but I actually really like the feeling of velvet, so I'm going to remove it. You can decide what you'd like to do. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how you would hem the edge. And the way to do that is you're just going to fold down like a centimeter or two. You don't need to do a lot of the top part of the skirt. Notice that the bottom part of the shirt that's not going to be our skirt is already hemmed, so we don't have to fix that part. And I use clips. A lot of people use pins, but I find clips easier, so you can experiment and see what works well for you. And I'm just going to clip down a little more than 1 centimeter on top of the skirt all the way around. Once everything is clipped like you see here above, time to go to the sewing machine. Once you are done sewing, it should look something like this. Notice how when I pull on the elastic, it does scrunch up. That's something you want to pay attention to while you're sewing. Make sure you're not sewing the actual elastic, because then you can't adjust it. Also, take a look at the side of this shirt that was closed and the side we did. They look exactly the same, so that's perfect. From here, we have to figure out what we're going to do with the shirt. So there's a few things you can do. You can cut open the middle and adjust it to your chest size that way, and then add a ribbon so it could be a cute little like sweater almost. Or you can kind of leave it the way it is and just take in a little bit of the fabric to adjust to your chest size. I kind of like the way it is, so I am going to leave it. But one thing we have to do for sure is we have to hem this bottom, because this is a very messy edge, so we're going to go ahead and hem all the way around of our top. like when it is done. You have a matching crop top or crop cardigan, it might be too short for a top, and matching skirt. I did add a little bit of a slit that you can just cut a piece on your skirt if you want to do that. It does have the elastic, which is what I'm showing you now, so you can adjust it to your waist and you can also get it on easier. And that's it. It was super easy and we wasted zero fabric. Because Tigra is dedicated to eliminating waste, we're going to take these scraps and make a collar necklace. So stay tuned for another video. That's all that I have for you today. I hope you try out this method and decrease waste yourself. If you do, be sure to tag us on our Instagram and show us what you made. Also, if you have any tips about sewing, I am always willing to learn, so be sure to share your tips with me in the comments. Bye!